Wow. That's crazy, Alex. What's good, YouTube? It's Life After Marquise. Today we're going to react to 2 disturbing horror story. So if y'all guys don't know me, I do vlogs, reaction, funny video. So become a member to the channel, subscribe and like the video, share the video. So follow us on Instagram, be on the left hand side or the right hand side, and be in the description. Let's get it.
This is a pretty disturbing story, and while I began to tell it, I could feel goosebumps on my skin. My daughter Lisa is the sunshine of our life. My wife and I can't live without her. But 4 years back, we almost lost her to a
What you think about this?
It all started when Lisa turned 5 years old. I'm a graphic designer.
Okay, it's getting interesting.
My wife teaches at preschool. So basically, I'm a full-time dad as well.
We'll see what happens.
But whenever I get too busy with work, I give Lisa small tasks to keep her busy until my work is done. Among every other activity,
man,
Lisa
I can't
loves
wait
to
till the
draw.
end.
This is some habit she picked up from a very young age.
Let's see what happens.
Whatever
though.
she thinks or likes, she sketches them on her drawing book with her tiny little hands. And I just adore this.
She's doing drawings right now.
So it was a regular Monday evening. My wife watched TV in the living room, and I was working in my studio. Lisa played with her monster truck sitting on the couch right next to me. She is a quiet kid, which is why I loved having her around, even though I was working. Everything was fine until she struck up a weird conversation with me. Daddy? Without taking my eyes off the computer screen, I replied, "Yes, my darling? Can I ask you a question?" "Sure, what is it?" "Can Spike sleep in my bed tonight?"
Oh, she said Spike.
I turned to look at her. She was still playing with her monster.
Who do you think Spike is?
Who is Spike? My friend. Is he a friend from school? No. He lives under my bed.
Oh.
I frowned and thought this was
that's kind of crazy.
I never expected Lisa would have happened to have an imaginary friend. So out of mere curiosity, I asked, "Why does he live under your bed?" Lisa looked at me and shrugged her shoulders, saying, "I don't know." Realizing this was just a phase, and it was pretty normal for kids to have imaginary friends, I said, "Sure, he can sleep on your
that's
bed
kind
if
of
that's
crazy. She said Spike's her friend.
She gave me a joyful smile, and the matter ended there.
Wow.
At least for them. The next morning I came downstairs, and my wife said Lisa asked for an extra pillow last night when she went to tuck her in bed. I worked late nights, so I had
did you see that?
Yes.
My wife further told
She
me
asked she asked her mom for an extra pillow for Spike.
I had permitted him to sleep on her bed.
Wow.
Recalling the conversation with my daughter yesterday.
That's crazy, Alice. This is getting this is getting interesting though. I kind of like how it's, you know, kind of kind of scary at the same time, but interesting, you know.
I laughed at her thoughts, but within the next few weeks, I too realized that something was wrong about this entire thing. It was a rainy afternoon. Lisa was out to see her grandma with my wife, and I was cleaning the house out of boredom. I entered Lisa's room thinking to arrange her toys when I noticed her sketchbook peeking from under her pillow. It was as if she purposely kept it there so that no one could see it. My curiosity got the best of me, and I opened her sketchbook. The first 3 pages were fine. The horror began on page 4. On page 4,
what does he find in the book?
Very disturbing. She drew all 3 of us standing in our garden, holding hands.
She draw a picture of the family.
Bro! A human figure.
She draws that
was
Spike.
also standing beside us.
Oh, that's crazy.
Face, and there was a big hole in
that is crazy, man.
Above his character, Lisa wrote his name, Spike. Feeling freaked out by this, I waited for my daughter to come home to confront her about it. When she came home, I showed her the drawing and asked, "Is this your friend Spike?" She quickly looked at me, and then, scaring the hell out of me, looked behind me.
Maybe she
As if
must
someone
have
was
seen
standing
Spike. That's why
behind
she
me.
draw the picture in
I
the,
quickly
you
turned
know, a
around,
book.
but I didn't see anyone. By this time, my wife also noticed the tension between us, so she quietly stood beside me. What is there, Lisa?
Man, it's getting
Nothing.
scarier, hasn't
You
it?
didn't answer my question. Is this your friend Spike? Yes. Why does he have a hole in his head? Oh, Daddy, you're so silly. That's not a hole. That's his eye. What? Where's his other eye then? He has no other eye. He's my one-eyed friend. At this point, I could feel a cold wave of fear rush down my spine. My wife and I exchanged a fearful look, and then I crouched down to Lisa's level. I didn't want to come out strong.
That's crazy,
because kids can be
man.
very impressionable in moments like these.
Wow.
With my
What you think about that,
trembling
Alex?
hands, I caressed her
One
cheek
eye?
and said,
Yeah.
"Why does Spike have one eye?" He
What you
says
think
was
it could
born
be?
different. That's why his mommy and daddy didn't want him. My wife's face turned completely
People?
pale, like she was going to have a heart attack.
You think it could be a Cyclops
I,
or
too,
what?
was shocked.
Yeah,
I
Cyclops.
didn't know what to say for a while. I let out a deep breath and said, "What else did Spike tell you?" He said, "You and Mommy want a little brother for me. And once he comes, you will not want me anymore." Now this is where I almost shat my pants. Last night, my wife and I did have a conversation about trying for a boy so that Lisa could have a sibling. But there's no
Wow.
way Lisa could know about it.
Oh,
It all
that's
happened
crazy
in
how the
utmost
doctor
privacy,
said
and I can
that
assure you
that
when
her
we had this
parents don't want her no
conversation,
more
Lisa
because
was
Spike
deeply
said
asleep
that.
in her room.
Yeah.
That's
My
kind
wife
of
almost burst out
crazy.
into tears, and I immediately hugged Lisa, saying, "No, no, no, that's never going to happen. Mommy and I will always love you the same way we do now. I don't know where you're thinking all this, darling. You know Spike is not real, right? He's just in your mind. You won't even remember him once you grow up. This is all just a..." Before I could finish, the light bulb in our living room burst with a bang, shattering broken glass everywhere. We were so stunned by this unexpected event
What
that
happened?
we all
Maybe.
froze like
Oh, do you see
statues.
that?
Yeah.
That night, we all slept in our room, and I
The
decided
light
to stay
just
with my parents,
busted,
taking
bro.
my family away for a while. It was
Wow,
around 2:15 in
bro.
the morning when I heard a weeping sound coming from a close distance. The room was in darkness, and the only source of light was the moonlight coming from the window behind me. I opened my sleepy eyes and saw a kid standing near my feet and weeping. Thinking it was Lisa, I said in a dizzy voice, "Lisa, why are you crying? It's late. Come on, sleep between Mommy and Daddy. Good girls don't cry." But she kept weeping constantly. Her entire body was in darkness, so I could barely see her face. Being a bit surprised that my wife couldn't hear any of this, and I was sleeping like a rock, I got up on my bed to grab Lisa's hand. As I stretched my hand towards hers, she, too, placed her hand on mine. Her hand was so cold that it almost gave me frostbite. "What the hell? Why is your..." Saying this, I looked beside me and saw Lisa sleeping like a rock, and so was my wife. As I slowly turned back to this unknown kid standing near my bed, my heart dropped into my stomach. A distorted, tiny human figure resurfaced from the dark. The moonlight fell on its face, and I realized I had been talking to my daughter's imaginary friend.
You see that?
This whole
That's
time.
Spike.
Lisa was right. The kid had only one eye, located right between his head. His skin was horrible, filled with red patches. It seemed like he had been burnt. He kept staring at me with one eye, and then blinked. Slowly, tears of blood started to drip from his eye when he opened his mouth, letting out a silent scream. I couldn't bear this.
that's the wrap for today's video. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe, hit that like button, share the video, and follow us on Instagram in the link description. You have a blessed day, guys. Love you guys. Peace.